My name is Keith Smith Jr. I'm from Waterbury, Connecticut. My childhood was, uh, I want to say, filled with love. Coming from a two-parent home, I guess. Well, seven of us. I'm one of the seven brothers and sisters, pretty close knit. Well, the first time that I was ever arrested in my life was the summer of 1995. Um, I had already moved out of my parents' house already due to the lifestyle that I had chosen. And I was outside making ends meet by doing criminal activity and just got caught up one night. I've been arrested many times for drug sales, and what comes along with being with drug selling is violence sometimes. So sometimes you may have to protect yourself, or you may have to carry a gun, for protection, and I have charges for those too. But the aha moment was definitely my last port of incarceration. I just felt like I lost so much on that last bid. It was at a really critical point of my children's life. My son and my daughter are both in high school. My daughter was setting up for her, senior prom and senior graduation that year. There was a lot of, excitement going along with that, and I was in full custody of them since they were young. So, I was raising them. So it wasn't like I was kind of a distant dad. I was really like on the spot with them. So it was really heart wrenching when it came to the point of missing the graduations and the proms for her. And my another dear friend of mine, and she's also my family member. She's my niece. Um, she got married in that time. We were really close. It was. I couldn't feel any worse than I did on that bit. But that was my aha moment. To know that you don't want to miss any more life. You don't want to miss opportunities to be able to be there in critical moments in your family's lives. So I left prison that day on a different mission. What job was I gonna leave the game to go and be? I hated jobs that made you feel like, you were less than. So that was a problem with me. I was always a struggle to say, even if I wanted to give up the game, then what was I going to do? The pandemic hit. Wasn't able to, volunteer anymore with those youth. But I wanted to do something was lit inside of me. I'm like, this feels good. I was doing it for no money. Everything I ever did in my life, I had to have a dollar sign attached to it. It didn't make sense. If it didn't make dollars, it didn't make sense. But now I'm doing something that actually gave me fulfillment. It was helping others, telling others my story, helping others when they have certain mindsets, talking them through that. And I was like, how do I encapsulate that to continue to do the work, even though Naugatuck Valley didn't hire me to do it with them there? And through that, feverish networking, I met Charles Grady, with Hang Time. He came in. I told him what I was about because I presented my program to a board he was on. He talked to me after we exchanged emails. We started talking, and he knew that I was passionate about my company, and I saw him building something. So I was like, help me get to where you are in a certain sense. And now here I am in 2022. By like I said, just meeting during certain people. I took a position with Career Resources to be a Pathway Home skills trainer, soft skills trainer in the prisons. Big. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get into the prisons. I couldn't get Path to Purpose into the prisons because nobody knew who I was. I'm grassroots in this thing. So it's like, yeah, take this position and really try to grow and learn what it is to be inside of this world of reentry, and then continue to try to hone Path to Purposes skills and become better at that also. So I'm enjoying that opportunity to do that with the demographics of people that I ultimately want to help is those people that are in prison coming home, looking to change. What does it look like? I can speak candidly to what it looks like. What does it feel like? Is it easy? Oh, let's talk. Let's take the gloves off. It's not easy, but this thing is doable. So what makes me happy is being able to do that every day. I go into the prisons. I still have, contracts where, I work with, Hampton schools, Hartford schools, New Haven schools, trying to get with Waterbury now. It's just been really, it's been great. It's been developing on its own, but it's just doing the work and helping those individuals, man.